welcome to the very first episode of the CEC Spotlight series, Voices Behind Success. I'm Rekha Gupta, Brand and Media Manager of Corporate Achiever Club. Today we are honored to have with us a dynamic and inspiring guest, Mr. Sushanth Ram. He is someone who has made a remarkable stride in his field, and we are here to uncover the story behind the success. So, Shant, can you start by telling us a little bit about your journey so far? What inspired you to get started, and what keeps you going?
Thank you so much, Rekha, for the great introduction. And thanks to the Corporate Achievers Club for getting me onto their first podcast, the Spotlight series. Very honored to be part of this. And I'm sure my journey is going to inspire a lot many people uh, because the journey has been quite crazy right from the beginning. So definitely it would give a leaf out of experience to many individuals. And I'm quite thankful to Corporate Achievers Club for inviting me. So as everyone knows, I'm Sushanth Ram, and I am founder of Authenticate Amplifiers Hub Private Limited. It's an agency which helps founders, solopreneurs, coaches, and creators with tools and systems to seed and scale their business. Uh, we are building a community-based platform which helps the coaches and creators community to thrive their business. Now, we started this way back in 2023 December. Technically, on 31st of December, we got the approval, and we started our company journey from the 31st December of 2023, and it's been quite a crazy journey so far, and a lot of learnings and insights. Currently, we have been bootstrapped, so we haven't been funded from any angel investors, but definitely we are trying something uh, which is currently in negotiation. Okay, so if I have to flip back my entrepreneurial journey, my corporate experience started way back in 2002. I was working with an auditor, helping him out with mandatory compliance auditing and invoice reconciliation. And this is where one of his clients, which was Citicorp, one of the units of Citibank, which was funding industrial leased equipments for uh, uh, companies and people. So we were doing the compliance auditing for them, and I had the opportunity to be part of that audit. And through this journey, I got my first breakthrough with multinational company called Brigade Solutions, 2003 or 2002 itself, actually 2002, and it was into uh, again lending industrial equipments, tractors, and leased equipments to the farmers. And we used to verify and validate the credit worthiness of farmers for loans. So we were processing the loans. It was an outsourced kind of a process, and it was definitely um, a a big breakthrough for me because that was my first exposure. That was my first learning. That was my first team working kind of environment for me. At that point of time, I was quite young, and almost the environment where I was working, they were almost like maybe 6, 7 years older than me. But it was an environment where I started getting a lot of insights from them. They were hand holding me, helping me out to get settled. So definitely, always the first company will always give you that a great start. So I took that as my learning opportunity, and then I got uh, opportunity at Dell International Services. Now, initially, Dell International Services interviewed me for their finance process. Again, it was into leased equipment itself. But I mean, unfortunately, I was again, uh, although I was recruited for that, but they pushed me to technical support. Now, I don't know anything A to Z about technical support, supporting their desktops, laptops, peripherals. I don't know anything about it, but I took that as a challenge. I wanted to learn, and I wanted to get accustomed to the voice support, and how I would be able to help the customers in troubleshooting their technical queries. Um, this was a different learning altogether, but my persistence, my inquest to learn pushed me to get better day by day. And this is where I got appreciation directly from Michael Dell for my customer experience. And that motivated me a lot. And during my stay at Dell, I was also taking the first level escalation calls, and I got, I mean, I got a good number of reviews from the customers, um, and it was a great journey for me at Dell. And from there, um, I got an opportunity and breakthrough with Deloitte. Deloitte was starting its indirect tax unit. They were ramping up their operations at Hyderabad, and I got the opportunity to be part of a property tax. And I was one among the people to start a pilot batch over there. And this is where my journey towards, I would say, leadership, how to manage the team, how to manage your stakeholders, and how you could provide that value proposition back to your clients started. And Deloitte divested its property tax in the year 2008. I joined 2005. They divested the process in 2008 uh, due to the contingency fee and Sarbanes-Oxley Act. So this is where we got again. I got a different a route where I was part of Thomson. Thomson did not acquire Reuters at that point of time. So Thomson was an independent unit, and it had its good presence in Bangalore, but they did not have great presence in Hyderabad. So we were one among the pioneer unit to be part of that organization where helped Thomson to scale through its presence. And as I said, like my leadership journey started, my leadership journey thrived in Thomson Reuters. And one remarkable moment happened where I mean, at that point of time, my AVP, senior manager, and manager pushed me through to give a presentation to a CEO. I was not even a assistant manager at that point of time. Probably I'm a team lead, but I took that as a challenge, and was prepared for a elevator speech to give the presentation to the then Thomson Reuters CEO. And why I call it as a remarkable moment, I still have that in my mindset. I can't forget that because I mean he was going through different set of presentations, and my AVP comes and says that okay, Sushant, you have 5 minutes to give and complete your presentation. Within probably another 15 minutes, she comes back. She says, like, Sushant, you have 3 minutes to close the deal and close the presentation. Then within another 10 minutes, she comes back. You only have 2 minutes. So I was prepared for a speech for 5. Then it cut short to 3. Then again, it cut short to 2 minutes. So mentally, I was prepared what kind of a hook statement I need to use uh, to engage the CEO, because I mean I know very well uh, at that level you need to have a bold statement which can engage him. So I mean I used a statement. He was quite impressed, and from then my confidence was not at I mean, it was not at the at that level. I mean, it scaled up, elevated to a greater level. From then, I mean, I got so many other opportunities to be part of CXO meetings and being part of presentations. I mean, I was promoted to assistant manager, from assistant manager to a manager. Then we again transitioned to a different company. There again, I scaled up my level to a senior manager and director. Uh, this is this is what my and from director again I moved to a big four organization where I was completely into transforming the culture and bringing uh, the team culture into an engagement where they look up. I mean, they thrive for their goals, and they look up to the seniors to bond with them and improve improve the bottom line and focus on their goals on a razor sharp. So this has been my overall corporate journey. And if you uh, decode my corporate journey, one denominator would always be common across my different stints with different organizations as being my persistence, my inquest to learn, and me pushing myself to the core that okay, that nothing is lost, everything is there in the game. And uh, if you if you can inspire yourself, you can definitely inspire a number of people. So before inspiring everyone, you have to inspire yourself. So you
Yeah.
need to ensure uh, you do the things on a right note, and I mean, whatever decisions you make it right before others call it out. You have to make the decision right because everything is upon you. So that was the attitude which I transformed to the entrepreneurial journey also, because when I mean normally uh, from a you don't see that many people transforming from an employee to an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset. They rather start directly, or probably they might have got coached by someone to move into that entrepreneurial journey. In my case, I was definitely a first generation entrepreneur. And one thing which was always driving me was like how I can create that impact to the community. This has been my, I can call it as a poisonous thought. I always look to create that impact to the community. I wanted to help people. I wanted to ensure people get the right navigation, the right system, and the right strategy to scale forward. Uh, so this was one attitude which driven me to start my entrepreneurial journey, and this was the same attitude which helped me to thrive during my corporate exposure. So if you ask me one denominator, one thing which had driven me on a continuous notice to help, to mentor, to impact, create that needed impact to the community and to the society.
That is such a inspiring beginning. So let's second question is, what is one failure or mistake that taught you something invaluable your journey?
Well, actually, one costliest mistake probably I might have done during the beginning of my entrepreneurial journey was, I mean, me and my co-brother, we strategically invested, as I said, we were bootstrapped. We strategically invested heavily in one of the technology platforms. Um, we over-evaluated it.
Yeah.
Um, and we thought that that platform is gonna create a massive pull for the founders, startup owners, coaches, and consultants. Although it is, I don't negate. Uh, I mean, that technology as a great US. The problem we ended up was because we invested heavily. Uh, there was delay in the production, and by the time it got it got I mean, we had to go through a beta version. By the time the live version came into it, there was an opportunity cost which we lost in the market, and that is definitely a big thing when you are starting on. So um, that's one of the mistake we did it. And now we have been very careful, and we have been thinking thrice or four times uh, whenever we invest. We are looking at a multiple factors. We don't want to get into the same situation what we did during the beginning of our journey. So I would say that is one of the mistake which uh, probably I did during the entrepreneurial journey. Um, from a, corporate standpoint of view, uh, the journey has been a lot of ups and downs, kind of a thing. So I would never say it's like a mistake. It has always been a learning exposure over there. But in entrepreneurial journey, this was one thing which we made it. But again, I would treat that as a learning phase for and my
Yeah, right.
co-brother.
Yeah, right. Now shifting to something everyone talking about AI. Do you believe AI will replace a job or create new opportunities, especially for young professional and entrepreneurs?
Well, here is my take. I have always been a great proponent of AI, and I myself got adapted to this change on a faster note. And I tell this across the platform or any other forum where the question comes to me about, Sushant, do you feel AI is gonna hit you? Do you think AI is gonna replace jobs? I would say AI is not gonna be threat to you. The person who don't know AI will
Yeah,
obviously be a threat. I mean, that person needs to be threatened by someone who knows it. So I would say you need to understand this tool. There are so many things, so many tools actually. For an example, I mean, I don't want to go to a list of tools. I just wanted to take one tool. there is a tool called Napkin.ai. Okay, now this tool actually gives you a good infographics, and it decodes your problem statement, which can be presentable to your stakeholders in a much better format. Now, in a conventional format, if you have to do all these things, it's going to take time. Now, if you are using AI to elevate your productivity, obviously you have an advantage. So I would say you have to keep an open tab to look at some of the tools which can help you out in day out, and use that continuously. Don't get confused. I mean, there are so many zillion tools are coming in. Don't get overloaded with so many tools. Just pick up three or four tools which you want to learn and want to get perfect with regards to your day-to-day tasks, and then scale up. So that ways you will be in a much better spot. So I would say AI is going to be there. I mean, you will not be able to negate that. So get adapt, and even if you're failing, fail fast. So move forward.
Yeah, right, Sushant. What advice would you give to individual looking to future-proof their career in an AI-driven world?
So my advice to people who are looking to build their career in AI would be is like, I would say, start with the basics. Start with some GPT tools, and then start building your niche with regards to some specialized tools like maybe Napkin.ai, Figma AI, um, then some video editing tools, voice modes, or build agentification. Now, the name of the game is AI agents now. So start with the basic, then move towards advanced. Don't rush up with too many tools and get overloaded, and then it will be like a jack of all, master of none. So don't get into that kind of a spot. Start with basic, learn. Um, I mean, ensure that you know much about that, and then scale up.
Yeah, exactly. Such a solid advice. If you could build or invest in any AI solution today, what problem would it be solve and why?
Well, I would pick up for AI agents. Now, I'll tell you about why I would invest my bet in AI agents.
Yeah.
I mean, AI agents is something which can do everything and anything 24 by 7. Okay, so if I am able to build, I mean, invest in something and build agents, I would be able to serve many founders, many startup owners, where they can focus on a strategic thing. They can leave the digital things. They can leave the performance marketing. They can leave about social media campaigns to me, and my AI agents will take care about everything. So that is one area probably I'm still exploring under the carpet. I'm still testing with few things, and that is going to be my biggest focus, because with AI agents, I would be able to work with maybe 100 founders within 1 hour or 2 hours. I can manage their entire social media accounts within a span of 2 hours. So agents can take care about that. I don't need to, of course, I mean, I need to monitor superficially, but everything is taken care by the agent. So my velocity to handle X number of people is getting increased by the agents. So I would definitely invest myself in building the AI agents.
That is a
And it's
brilliant
a blue
idea.
ocean opportunity. It's a blue
Yeah,
ocean opportunity. There's a lot of scope in that area.
great idea. Thank you, Sushant, for joining us today. It was a pleasure having us, our first guest for the Corporate Achiever Class Spotlight series. Thank you.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure, Rekha. Again, I thank Corporate Achievers Club and you to invite me to the Spotlight series. Uh, I mean, I definitely treat this as an honorable thing to invite me for the Spotlight series and ensure this could become an inspirational leaf to many people. So definitely great. So look forward to connect with you. Maybe look forward to be
Yeah,
featured in one of the other series later. So thanks so much.
thank
Take
you.
care.
Thank
Bye.
you.